This vertical farming unicorn made a big announcement today, inking a deal with Albertsons. And it's the first major retail partnership for Plenty, which is backed by SoftBank and grows greens in an indoor commercial farm in South San Francisco. Under the deal, Plenty will provide produce to 430 Albertsons stores in California. The ag tech unicorn says it could take up to 2 years, though, to meet that extra demand. And to do so, the company will rely on a new, fully automated farm in Compton, California. It's unclear when that farm will open. Plenty's high-profile backers include Jeff Bezos and Eric Schmidt. The company's last raise was a Series C round, which brought in $175 million. Bringing its valuation to just more than $1 billion. That's according to PitchBook. Plenty's co-founder and CEO Matt Barnard joins us now. Good to have you with us, Matt, and congrats on the deal. I want to start with that deal. You're currently in about a dozen Albertsons stores in the state. Under this deal, you're adding hundreds of more stores to your client list. How do you scale up when you're not even sure when that Southern California farm will be up and running?
Well, Adi, we've been working for this moment for a while now, and we're excited that our farm has proven how powerful it is. So we've built the team, we've built the farm, we've built the technology, and now we're really ready to build the company and scale it out. So we're excited to get our Compton farm, our LA farm, underway and serve the people of California through Albertsons.
And do you have any more guidance in terms of when you can expect that farm to reopen or when you'd be able to reach up to the 430 stores that are in that portfolio?
Well, we are already serving Albertsons stores now, as you mentioned, and we'll increase the stores that we're serving early next year and then start serving more California stores through the LA farm in 2021.
You mentioned to me that this partnership came about because of, not in spite of, the pandemic. We've been reporting on COVID outbreaks at traditional produce farms. How are you guys able to prevent possible outbreaks at your farm, especially considering that it's indoors?
Yeah, well, we brought the farm indoors so that we could focus on flavor and really bring 365-day reliability in a way that hasn't been possible before in agriculture, certainly not on the farm that I grew up on. And so, the Albertsons first leaned in because, of how our greens taste, that flavor. And then once they came for a farm visit and a taste test, they were blown away. They put us on their shelves as a result because they have pretty good judgment as to what their customers love. We started flying off the shelves at an industry-leading pace, and then COVID hit. And, that severely shocked the food chain. Distribution centers were closed in some cases. There were instances where Plenty was the only thing on the shelf because, there were such disruptions in the supply chain, other supply couldn't get there. So as we were able to prove, the extreme reliability of our farms and of that, short food chain with our local farms, that really sealed the deal, if you will. And, we've signed this agreement, this partnership with them that we're excited to get to work on.
Matt, I'm still trying to get my arms around exactly how you do what you do. I read about how you, quote, tweak some of the vegetables to improve the flavor. How do you do that? What role does technology play in all of this? Do you use more water, less water? What kind of fertilizer? How does this all work with these indoor urban farms that you're developing here?
Yeah, thanks for asking. So once we brought the farm inside, what that allows us to do is, with the farms and the technology we've developed, impose an extreme amount of control over things like the climate recipe and the light recipe, stress, water, nutrients. And so, climate and light recipes, along with stress, are some of the biggest drivers of flavor. And when we do all of this with that amount of control, it also allows us to be very resource efficient. So we use less than 1% the land. We use less than 5% the water. So what that means is, on a space roughly the size of a big box store, we're able to produce 1,500 acres worth of farmland or supply of equivalent amount of outdoor farmland, and save 1 million gallons of water a week. So just extreme resource efficiency while producing an amount of control that produces this food that just tastes such that it surprises people.
Yeah.
You know, once people buy plenty, they tend to buy it at a rate that's uncommon because they're not used to experiencing that kind of flavor in their fruits or vegetables.
I know that you have Michelin-starred chefs on your advisory board. You also have some formidable competition in the space, though. Temasek and Bayer just announced a joint venture. Kimball Musk, Larry Ellison, just some of the names that are trying to disrupt agriculture. How is Plenty different from the rest?
Well, you know, we really have focused on flavor, and we focused on doing it at grocery store scale. So everything we've done is, hey, how can we get people this flavor and this purity and shelf life that they value so much?